Hi, this is Baby. It's 222. 20th. At least I think it's the 20th. Let me see. Of October. And I just noticed my camera seems to be upside down. Let's turn this around. Oh, okay. My camera is upside down. The phone isn't upside down, but the camera is upside down. So I don't know how this will come out. Anyway, I had a nightmare. Like I'm fighting some people. The people I think is involved in this, I don't know. Like I was fighting these people. I was just fighting. I don't know how long the actual nightmare lasted for, but I woke up and the back of my head is hurting really bad. Almost like a zigzag line like that. It hurts. It's hurting right now. Now, I don't know how these people are doing this. I don't know why they're doing it. I'm just trying to figure out what Kevin Christian says about this broadcast. I don't know what broadcast means. I did a little research on actual neural monitoring, which is a medical procedure to monitor post-surgery patients to see if there's people with, who've had a stroke, to make sure that if they can prevent it. I don't know if it's something that's being monitored 24/7 or just on checkup times. I don't know. But I don't understand I understand if these things are being stored on a computer in a data bank that somebody can hack in and access it. Now, I don't think the doctors can read your thoughts. I don't think the doctors can see see through your eyes or what you're tasting or smelling or anything like that, what it tastes like. Foods that you eat, things that you smell. I don't think the doctors can do that. I don't think it goes that far. Like I said, there's a video where you're seeing what the cat's eyes are seeing. So that's another aspect to this whole gaming, whatever the hell this is. Now, whoever is got to be a doctor or somebody with medical training that did this, or just somebody who might be a failed doctor, a doctor who didn't make it, a doctor who really wanted to become a medical doctor, but they botched it, or they just couldn't make the grade. And now they're disgruntled. They're disgruntled at the whole medical profession, at themselves. They feel ostracized by friends and family. And they are taking it out on people by hurting people, making it into like an art form where they're gaining a different kind of respect and hurting people in the process. People do that. Disgruntled. People who with the knowledge base, the drive, but because they failed the first time or the second time or the third time, they chose to go down another path and take their ingenuity out on the public in a very cruel way. That's one way to look at this. So I don't know what happened here, or if they're just gamers, virtual gamers, who's taking things like way too far. I'm telling you, these people can read your thoughts. They're dissecting your thoughts bit by bit by bit, by piece by piece. Now my head is hurting really bad. My head is hurting really bad. And I feel like, not spacey, but I feel a little bit dizzy. I was only asleep for like a couple of hours, like an hour and a half maybe. But this was non-stop dreaming, I believe. The actual nightmare, of course, I don't know how long it actually lasted. I don't know how long it lasted, but it was very horrible, and I was fighting like the people are fighting me. I don't know if Kevin Christian goes through this. Gosh, I need to sit up. It just hurts really bad. I feel sometimes like my skull is gonna crack. 2020, my tooth. I had a deep filling, but the filling has been there for over 20 years. It's been there intact. Never had a problem with it. Then it just came loose. My tooth literally broke in half. The person who told me about this, the cop who told me about this in the beginning, he said he had some too. He told me shortly after it happened to me. So I'm not sure about that, if he has a tooth also that broke in half. So I'm looking to see what this neural monitoring is. I really got to do some research. But it's got me where they're coming at me all the time, 24/7 a day, right? So it's like, I mean, shit, now they're invading my fucking dreams. Somebody did say that. They're giving you nightmares. It could be stress. It could be all the shit that they're doing with the subliminal programming, creating nightmares for people. Now, who would take the time out to just target one person continually like this? Who would do that? Is it a bunch of people that's using their paycheck, living from day to day, paying their rent, mortgages, car payments, bills, and then taking what's left over to mess with one woman? Let's examine that. How accurate do you think that is? How accurate do you think that can be, that one group of people would do that? This is why people are saying it's the government. Why would the government hound one person? If the government is looking to catch people, let's say you have something. I have a very vivid imagination of what is possible in the criminal mind, of seeing what I see with technology, and how criminal minds can utilize these technologies to fuck with people and debilitate them and incapacitate them. I didn't mean to do this. I was put in a situation where it happened, and I started to explore. My imagination went wild. So far, most of these things I've said, I'm experiencing it. Now, this is not because I'm over-traumatized. I'm over-stressed. Stress does not go this far. I've had no severe trauma. I've had no head trauma. I have a bunch of lymph nodes at the back of my neck. That does not constitute having this kind of delirium. It doesn't work. I'm still being hacked, of course. I can't work. So they're coming at me like 24/7. It's like I feel like I'm glued to one spot and I can't really do anything. I can't really accomplish anything. My house is becoming messier and I'm not really doing anything. I have rent coming up. I'm starting to worry about that as well. And I just don't know what to do. And right now I'm smelling something and it's making me lightheaded. This is one of the things. I closed down my windows. I just left them a crack open. Just a crack, both of them. I think that was a mistake. I have to open up those windows. The funny part was I heard a helicopter before I fell asleep. I think it was before I fell asleep. I'm not sure. Yeah. A helicopter was out, and I felt a bit of relief. And in that moment, I started crying and crying, like I just wanted to run away. I believe whatever these people are doing is like they're using some kind of frequency that's almost keeping your energy trapped. I don't know. Or just keeping your... Why would they go to such extreme lengths? I don't know. What is it that they're trying to hide or cover up, or... I don't know. Could this be a giant hoax? And if so, it still makes me believe that I'm caught in something of this hoax, and they're trying desperately to make an audience, a paid audience, believe that this hoax is true. This is how they're getting their actual rewards, their payments. The US government does not need, let's say that they're telling people I'm an angel, right? Or a demon, or anything in between the two. Whatever they're telling people. So they have to go about having these flamboyant, extraordinary devices, technology now applied to fool this audience. This they have to they have to upkeep this hoax that they created. Because that's their bread and butter. They want money. People are paying them money. Because if you have a virtual gaming to this extent, there's got to be money involved in it. There's got to be some kind of money exchange involved in it. They're getting money from somewhere. People talking about money being downloaded. From where, I don't know. I don't know what that means. It's not from the heavens. God does not have a printing press up there where he prints money. This is ludicrous. It's blasphemous as far as I'm concerned. It's not raining cash. It's from right here. I don't know where they're getting it from. I don't know what the hell they're doing. You don't remember that movie Hostel? There was a series of them that came out in the 90s. This reminds me, my personal experience with this reminds me of the movie from Hostel. The plot from Hostel. Where these backpackers were in Europe somewhere. I think it was Czech, I'm not sure. Then they stumbled upon people actually paying people to catch teenagers, young people, 20s, and slaughter them, basically. They're paying to kill people. Tie them up and kill them. Serial killing. Tying them up, chopping them up, hacksawing them, these things. Maybe they found a different way to do it. But they need human subjects, I guess. I don't know. People are just awful, and the US government has to know something about this. They just have to know something about this. They have to know something about this. They just absolutely have to. If they don't, then something is wrong. Why would they encourage or promote this? Why would they encourage or promote this? Why would they want people to promote this? I don't know. And the Hispanic woman is still around. She's still a big part of this. I don't know if she's the one that got everything started, if she's the facilitator, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. All of this seems contrived. In a sense that it's contrived because it's like the more I say it, more it sounds contrived. The point is, it's happening to other people out there, but it's not going to happen the same way with each person, and that's what they're banking on. So with me, they'll come one way. They go to another person, they'll hit them another way. They go to a different set of a third party, they'll hit them another way. However, they're going to find basic characteristics in all of them. Their modality will be the same. The things they come at them with is going to change because they're going according to what's in your head. But the way they get in, the apparatus, the technology, the way it affects the person is going to remain the same. That's one of the things people should take notice of. And those of you who are not experiencing it to this extent, well, you're very, very fortunate. To those of you who are, I would advise you to stay strong and just keep plugging away at that. Somebody has to help us. Someone has to. Someone has to help us.